this is part 15, the final episode of doing this manual conversion. I'm plugging in the charger so this thing doesn't die. I've bled the brake system, flushed the fluid out of it, put fresh fluid in it, even the one with the new line. I'm getting ready to put a new coolant reservoir in and probably bolt tires on and go from there. So we are rocking and rolling. Almost done. Toot, 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 toot. I'm having a hard time getting this thing set on something here. Huh? The what?
This is what goes in here?
Yeah.
That's it? Nothing else?
I don't think nothing else. I got those little tubes that I gotta put in that little box over there.
Only the two.
The one that got sitting there draining. I gotta find another little box right there.
Oh, but those go
Down to one glove.
Where's the box?
Huh?
Where's the box?
It's in the back. Over there.
The black line goes with it?
Yep. I need a glove if you found one. Got an nuclear clamp on there. Ooh, done that. I got the nuclear clamp tool here I never put away, so that works for me. Guys need to check these caps. See that crack there? That cap is done. Been put on probably too tight, cracked on two sides, three sides. So you want to find a cap that doesn't have a crack.
You have to put out so we can.
Found some rubber glove.
You have to put out so we
Oh, all right, then. All right, so we're gonna the thermostat is ready. So clamp is done. Now we gotta get the sensor out of here.
This one has a top? This one has a top?
Yeah, it should be down under there. Where you got it from?
This is all it is?
Yep. Not only is this bottle ugly, but it's getting cracks in it. You see those cracks along there? A couple of cracks on the bottom of it. It could last if you want to have a bottle with cracks in it. I don't particularly care for the cracks myself. He's got a couple bottles here that doesn't have cracks, and a couple that did, but he's got a new one, so that's what we're going to use. But I gotta get this thermostat out of here. We have any water pump bolts?
Any what?
Water pump bolts. Like this. I think this is two of them when we use these. I don't know if these are long enough though. Should have some longer. Another one that size would be perfect. Yeah, I think so. Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah, I think he must be this one too. You see. No, somebody else needed this. Here for some reason, I don't know where it came from. Oh, all those screws come from there, or you don't know? I got some 10 millimeters. I got an adapter on here. I'm gonna use the half inch to get this loose.
Anything you want me to pick up? I don't know, you know, such a lot of stuff.
I don't see. I can't think of anything right now. I'm looking for my breaker bar. Yeah, you can go sitting here. I didn't see it. Man, I just use a long breaker bar to get the leverage on these things. Ridiculous. I have no idea why those are in there so tight. Somebody must have thought they were lug nuts. Well, this one seems bent. This might be a nightmare getting into. Oh, let me spray in with some PV blaster. Let it sit a couple of minutes while I do something else. That thing seems bent. Might be cross-threaded. And somebody just jammed it in there. So I'm gonna let this sit a couple minutes while I do something else. I think I'm actually ready to put this wheel on. Make sure I got this vacuum hose hooked up under there. Huh? hose is a little short. Alright, I got it to do a little longer. Hopefully I can pull it loose from somewhere else. I'll find out in a minute. Alright. Put a wheel on here. And these wheels were very good. Barely curved. Volts. Or they could be the knockoffs, I don't know. Let's see if they say Volvo inside. Yep, they say Volvo inside. They are real Volvos. Look like they've been refinished. Plastic, trying to prevent scratching the wheels. Alright. One wheel on. See what's going on with this. That bolt looks like it's got a head to it. this out, but man, that was scary. Aftermarket thermostat in here. That sucks. I think that's a color stat, which is probably the only aftermarket one that's safe in these cars. And I had no idea what's going on with this bolt hole. Probably need to send a chaser down there. And it's got some nasty stuff off the gasket. I don't normally see that. So this rear bolt hole is rough. So let me go ahead and try to clean this out and put a thermostat in there. Hey, thanks for the donations. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. This stuff is nasty. I don't know if that's some kind of gasket maker somebody put in there. Turned the 5-minute job into a 30-minute job. You people. Huh? What? Oh, I never seen it like this. These gaskets. Somebody put something in it, huh? Gasket maker or something. Idiots. That's this little screwdriver thing. This doesn't make sense. Why would somebody do that? Let me run a wire wheel with a screwdriver on a drill on it. Wire wheel there. A little bucket thing.
Here. You don't need sockets outside?
Probably not.
No?
Then I get that little screwdriver out. All right, let's do this. If I see you putting in a thermostat on a Volvo 850 and you're putting any kind of gasket maker on there, I'm just gonna smack you in the head and walk away. I'm out. The only thermostat I use has this little gasket that goes around the thermostat. Thermostat has the temperature and the manufacturer date on it. Golly, people, man. It says Volvo. It's got a part number on there that's different than the box. The 8th month of 2025 is 90 degrees here in the desert. That pin goes towards the bolt, and it requires no gasket maker, people. And it doesn't have to be torqued tight. The top of the thermostat housing crushes that thing. Somebody's got a gasket maker on here too. Razor blade just to scrape this crap off. Jeez. People. What? If dealers see this, they're probably going to say this is damaged, need to have a new one, order a new one, $200. Alright, feels smooth. Hopefully it'll seal. Gosh, these people. I really don't know what's going to happen with that bolt in the back there. It ain't right. You see my little magnet? Let's put it back over. 10 millimeters in here. Make it easier for future use. I don't know what happened there. Looks like it's down. If we have any leaks, we know where it's coming from, right there. Alright, I think that's done. Alright, I think I got the perfect size for that. $11.13.25. Ugh. And these sensors are hard to pop in. See. See. Alright, all these bottles we have a winner, folks. A lid that is not cracked. Could clean it up. Anybody could. Alright, I don't think I have any coolant lines open. I think everything's closed. I should be able to pour coolant in here. Let me close this up. The inside going down.
Maybe?
Huh?
What about the inside?
Yeah, the inside too.
Okay. Very important.
Very important. Not to pour coolant in the floor of the car.
Yeah.
I'm inside putting a bearing on the little neck of the steering rack. And I gotta hook up the gooseneck from the steering rack.
I'll leave the card, tell me if anything okay.
I don't know how much juice I have if I can unplug you guys and take you with me. I got 70, man. We should have plenty. You see what we got here. Shout out from Arkansas. Man, that's sad, because if you call me from Arkansas, I will not answer. That's where most of my spam calls come from, because I got an Arkansas number. Thank you. Man, we're doing pretty good. Somebody deleted a message. Probably didn't need to say it. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm in here hooking this up. I put that bearing around that boot right there. Now I just put that bolt in the steering thing. I got to tighten that. Then I'm going to get this little hook clip for that. So I should get Mita's phone holder, but I don't know if that'll help you guys out or not. Let me go ahead and get the tools to tighten that. Get the tools to tighten that. The steering wheel's unlocked so I can turn it wherever I need to. And that should be a good spot for it. Alright. Let me get the pin on that. Ugh. I've never seen one of these backed out to the pin, but I guess it's possible. That's what folks have those there for. It looks like everything else under there is good except for the knee bolster thing. Can't get it out with that. See if I can get it out with my needle of the fire. I need another bathroom break. Crap. I mean, trying to get it out of my toolbox. I got it. Alright, so little spring thing here is supposed to have a clip in it. Man, that clutch is stiff. See that thing there? I think that's aluminum. Somebody told me one day they thought they were plastic, man. I'm pretty sure that's not plastic, but and there it is. Not sure what good it is, but it's there. Alright, now I'm ready to put this knee bolster up, which should be easy. And then put some coolant in this car. Make sure we ain't got no coolant leaks. Some people I know are done with these things, but these are supposed to be a safety feature to help you not damage your knees. And this is going on backwards. I don't know if you guys can see any of this, but anyway. I know y'all can't see nothing now because I just heard the phone fall. Do 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 do. I don't know if that's a better place for you guys or not. But let me get my D13. Run those up in there with Yoda. That's a deep 13, but it's a quarter inch. I hate to hit that thing with Yoda at a quarter inch, so let me put my impact tool on. Alright, there's 3 of these things. That one went on without getting cross-threaded. I got an extra bolt down here, but I think it's because I had 2 pedals down here. Oh man, this one don't have a lot of space. Now that feels good. Good enough for me to hit it. Guess it wasn't good enough. Oops. Try another one. Well, I'm gonna put a little extension on there. Run it up there. Oh, not a little extension, that's a long extension, but man, that thing ain't got no threads on it. Try this one more time. I don't think it was on far enough. I think that's gonna need some thread repair or something, cause it ain't starting. Yeah, that ain't biting. The nut looks fine. It's hot, but it looks fine. Feels like it's biting. All right, that's on there. It bit. Ugh. All right, let's go pour some coolant in this thing and see if everything is closed up. Yeah, we gonna drag this thing tonight, one way or another. This thing is being driven tonight. And coolant. This is a fine coolant. Need to be mixed with some distilled water. So I'm gonna pour half of this in, then go mix it. Look under, see if it's leaking. Nothing leaking. Yeehaw. Got another quart to go. Then I need to pour a half gallon of water. All right. Let me go get steel water. So I'm gonna fill this up to make this a gallon again. right. Now I need to get this in there. All right. Let me check it again for leaks. Check it again for leaks. I don't see anything dripping down there. I doubt it's getting in the heater core, but let's check it anyway. Nothing leaking on the inside. All right, let me keep pouring coolant in here. Mix this up a little bit. It's horrible pouring liquids when you need to use the bathroom. Oh, leaked a couple drops. All right, let me replace this ECU. No longer need the tranny. AC, TC, M. And I think this is a T5, 95 T5 ECU. If anybody needs it. And this is a R-tune. Came out of a 97 850 GLT. Alright, so alright, let's see if we got any leaks. No evidence of leaks. Alright. We push the brakes a couple times, see how they feel. Brakes feel super hard. Alright, let me get this turbo inlet tube on here. And I think I made it took the glove. I needed the glove. Why did you take the glove? Oh, I see him over there. Good Lord, loose stuff all the time. See if I could get this turbo tube on here without. Now she took the PTC. You said I already had it when I said, oh, hey. I told you to put it where? I did not. I said, oh, that one goes to that tube. I got to put it in here. I know. PTC's out of it. It's dirty as sin. Took my PTC. Yeah. Have a little bit of damage where it goes into the tube. That corner right there is damaged. But I think I could get it in there. This thing may be dirty. I think it's plugged up. Oh, man. Yeah, it's plugged up. I need to try to take one of these little screwdrivers and open this thing up. I think they're too big to go down the hole. They are. Jeez. The little hand grenade pin from the timing belt tensioner goes in, but it stops. Well, let me start flushing it with some brake cleaner. Brake cleaner. I get this on here, I can start the car. Hmm. I don't know if I got anything smaller to stick through there. Because that thing is not coming clean. Oh, God. All right, I got a diode. Man, I can't get this diode through here. Man, I can't get a diode through there. I don't know what to say. Take this outside and blast it for 5 seconds. Man, I've stabbed down in here a couple hundred times. Can't get through. Oh, I can run the drill bit down there. Why didn't y'all tell me to run the drill bit down there? There we go. Drill bits. Where they at? Tiniest drill bit is going to do. Here we go. Drill bit for the win. That was quick. Why didn't you guys tell me to run the drill bit down there? Now it should flush out with this. Look at this. Good job. Oh, I thought you guys could see that. Now, when I push this in there, it just comes right out the bottom. Guess y'all can see that. And it's coming out clean now. Drill bit for the win. Now let me massage this in this tube. I should put my drill bit away before I do this, but I don't know how I am. Put stuff away last. There it is. It's in for the win. You can check it on the inside. All right. Can I get this in with the air box there? I don't know. Let's see. Do. Glove is destroyed. I do know that. Thought I heard some grip, but I didn't. I'm trying to get this glove on. Me trying to stay hydrated. All right. Time to get this tube going. Ugh. Can we get it on? Without taking the air box out. Well, it looks like I might be able to. Let me plug it in there. ECT. But we could probably do it. There it is. It is on. Where's my ECT wire? Jeez. I don't know, folks. I get the arm down that far. Who knows? Nope. Leave the box back. See if that'll help. Yep. Got the wire to plug it in. The wire is almost on. Leverage on. There, it's on. Now let's see if we can get this. Oh man, it's got the wrong size line to put on this. PTC. It's got the big PTC line instead of the little PTC line. Clearing that thing out did no good. Because it ain't the right size vacuum on it. I think I have a vacuum I could put on it. Make it right. I'm having a hard time. Look at this. Somebody never put this. Oh my God. Whoever did the PCV on this never put the PCV on right. And it's having a hard time reaching the connection. Is that something I could take off or redo? so. They made that thing. They didn't feed it through the right way. Well. Another golden opportunity, folks. Try to make something right. Might break it, trying to make it right. There's a metal bracket that holds, is bolted. I don't even know if you get that out without taking the EGR off. That's a can of worms. A can of worms. Where's that piece of hose I cut off of there? A can of worms. Wastegate actuator ain't right. I had to push halfway on it again. Where's my vacuum line? None of this stuff, right? Hate to dump some. All right, we might be able to use this to fix that. Now there's one of two ways to do it. One way you could put this on there and fit that hose over there. You might have to trim this down a little bit with a razor blade. Or you could pull that piece off and hook this on there. let's see if the first procedure works. Some people, man, they just don't care. And I'm not getting this hose to reach and stay on there. It is just barely on there. And this trick here. Doesn't work either. So let me do the right thing. Take this off of here and fix it. So right now the PCV is not working because it ain't hooked up right. And I'm gonna make it my job to hook it up right. I don't know how long that might take, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And I gotta put this stupid wastegate actuator up right. This is crazy. I've never seen such madness. Ay. I don't know if I can reach there. Tool does not go on because of the EGR. Can I bend the EGR pipe to get that off? I don't know. Yeah, that worked. Not sure how much good that's gonna do, but it worked. Brackets off. Well, kind of off. Get that bolt out. Well, broke the cam sensor back on. That's the cam sensor bracket. Much as I didn't want to touch that, that's the only way to get it out. Ah. Okay. Now that's in the right position. Now we get this bracket on. I guess I could have showed you guys this. Let me tell you what happened. So somebody ran the PCV to around the outside of this bracket instead of the inside, which made it too short to reach the PTC back there. Now, you had to take that bolt out, flip that around, put that on. Now I got a busted cam sensor that I glued on once. I don't know if it'll glue on again. Heck, I hope this works. We'll find out. But now I'm going to plug it in and zip tie it on because I'm not going to try to glue that again. So let me put this bolt back in this bracket down here. This 14 millimeter bolt that holds this bracket in here in the side of the cylinder head, and put this stuff back together. Some people's kids, the more I teach them, the dumber I get. They should have known it was some reason that was having a hard time reaching. But no, they just plow ahead. Just plow ahead, man. It's okay. Plow ahead. Plow ahead, man. more foot-pounds than it's probably supposed to be. Clip this crank sensor plug back on here where it's supposed to be. Plug the crank sensor in the way it's supposed to be. Now for this cam sensor. Don't know how we're gonna zip tie this thing, but we're gonna put a couple of zip ties in and hope that helps. I'm gonna put them colorful so they can see them, or black so they can't see them. We're gonna go with hiding our hack with black. They're gonna have to look hard to see this. Hack, use the black. These zip ties suck. Where do you get these black zip ties from?
How are you guys? How are you?
They don't work. They don't work.
Tires are on? Uh-oh.
I got one tire.
The long one is like the power tool bag.
Somebody didn't hook the PCV stuff up right.
Oh boy.
And it wasn't really connected. And so I was hooking up the turbo tube, and it's like, this ain't connected. Then I figured out one of the things was clogged. Like, it took me almost 10 minutes to try to get it unclogged, the one part of the PCV, and then I realized I should just drill it. So I just drilled the carbon out of it
Oh shit.
because I couldn't get it out. So,
I think we did that. Oh man.
well, see, look here. Did you see this bracket right here? This metal bracket?
Yeah.
The pipe was run on the outside of it instead of the inside of it.
Is that how it is from the factory usually or no?
It's on the inside like
Okay.
this. If it's on the outside, it really can't reach.
Gotcha.
So I was like, why ain't this reaching? So I come back and I thought something looked funny earlier, and I realized it was run on the wrong side of that.
Yeah, so it was kind of.
So I had to take all this stuff back out.
Oh, all this was already in?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I take all this stuff back out to fix that, because other than that, the PCV wouldn't work right, and it would just ain't right. So now this cam sensor plug is broke, which is real common.
Okay.
Sometimes I could glue them together and be fine, and I glued this one together, and then I had to take it back apart to get this thing fixed.
Oh,
And
shit.
then it broke again, and I don't think it'll glue the second time, so
Gotcha.
I'm gonna zip tie it together
wanna know what's funny? Years ago, I was at the junkyard, and I found this one. I used to have my 9000 Aero,
Oh, man, yeah.
and a guy hit me up online. He's like, "Hey, if you're still in Vegas, I'll pay you if those seats are still there." Everyone wants those Recaro seats.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I never took one out. I got it out. Saab, and I think they were Saab brand zip ties. They were silicone zip ties. I never seen anything like it.
Uh-huh.
So I tried finding them. I'm like, these are just great to have because eventually
Yeah,
those
yeah.
look great. I never found them. They were, it felt like a leather belt.
Yeah.
And at that time, that was
So it's like I just zipped it and it broke.
it broke. Yeah, they make them like
It's-
shit now.
It's like, you know.
Do you need? Hang on, I got a. Are these too big? Because these ones are real good.
Yeah, that's what
Shit. Yeah,
Let
these
me
ones.
see. Let me see if I have any. I usually have some.
These ones are
All
good.
right.
These are decent. These ones.
This one seems good. These couple over here.
If you need any, they're in here.
All right.
But yeah, these ones are great.
Yeah, I use those. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I use those for like the boots on the steering rack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy used to work for the Verizon out here. He was always pulling wire.
Oh really?
Yeah, they had some good ones. I needed a big one time on my sedan to clear the plugs, for the water runoff in the
Oh.
trunk.
Okay.
The little, like I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
And anyway, those things, I had a 3-foot one. That thing worked great to clear it out. Or, yeah, see, I got some right here. Yeah, these ones. I would just stick them down those little holes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Get all the
And-
shit
and I-
out.
And I use something like that to do my PCB clear out for my block, and then sometimes for clearing out drains and stuff like that when I can find it. Yeah, I done zipped about 3 of these things. I'm like, hey, where'd you get these things? This one broke too just now.
Do you want a longer, bigger one? Stronger?
It's
And
too
then just
wide.
cut it?
It's
Too
too
wide?
wide. Yeah, it's too wide to get in there. It's like
Will this one work? Or this is too wide also?
I like have some really expensive zip ties around here
That
somewhere.
one's already used, but I got more.
Yeah, this will work. Give me 2 of these. I'll have to hold this sensor together to make sure it don't come apart. Don't buy crap at Dollar Tree. It sounds good, but it's not. Don't help me save money on stuff like that.
Right?
Tools.
Of
I
course.
don't need a tool breaking the first time I use it, stuff like that. Come on.
Yeah, and it's funny. Subliminally, I'm still on the hunt for those silicone ones. They were like rubberized.
It's just hard to, and these cars have several reusable ones in it.
Oh, wow.
And so you take them loose to get the connector loose, and then you hook them back up.
Gotcha. All right, man. I'll leave you be.
All right.
I'll catch up with you a little bit or tomorrow.
Now, look right here.
All right.
And then on the other end of this PCB, this pipe that wraps around, it has a big pipe and a small pipe in it. The small pipe in it is too big for the PTC for this year car.
Oh.
So it's like, crap. But I got a fix for it. I got some silicone tubing. One works. It's like 1 out of 5 works. That should hold that cam sensor in. These plugs, I don't know what they make them out of, but they just disintegrate all the time. So you only get one good shot to glue them together, and then the next time they don't. You'll know if it's a problem because the car won't start.
No. Gotcha.
So
So that's the position, the
cam position sensor.
Gotcha.
It's reading that exhaust cam and letting the engine know. Then this, I don't know what was going on with your turbo situation, because this hose wasn't connected. It's like some kind of hard hose, and it runs your wastegate actuator, and it was off. Then your pressure line that runs down to the turbo was off.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot more power.
Well, or a lot less.
Wow.
Because if you were running that turbo balls to the wall, it'll wear out.
No, I never.
No, but I mean, like, sometimes you can feel like, dang, when I hit it, it just scraped. You know, that boost just starts climbing. Well, you don't have a boost needle, but that boost just starts climbing way over.
I'll fix it one day.
And but yeah, it's like you could, you know, I just running your turbo too much, running too much boost on your turbo just wears it out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so this line here on this PTC was like a 98 version, and it was too big for the end of it. So what I normally do is cut this, and I put a vacuum hose on it that'll squeeze over this hose and over that tip. I tried to find a little bit smaller hose to put on this tip and then put that over it, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna just put it.
One thing I wish I grabbed over the years, the fuel pump sensor relay.
Fuel pump relays.
Those things get expensive.
They've gotten expensive. They used to be, you know, $60. One day I looked them up. They were like
130, 140.
Yeah, they were like 170, I think.
This one's new, and then I was like, I can't believe I never pulled it. And then my buddy at work, he's a bench tech, so he soldered the old one.
Okay, yeah, you fixed the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are good with that stuff. So.
I never tested it, but
It's probably fine. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. They solder it off and solder it up, and it's good to go.
you're a surgeon, man.
All right.
All right, I'll catch up with you.
All right. do this. Alright. The turbo tube is ready. What did I do with that adapter? Dang it. Found my tool adapter. I just took a I had 3 down to 1. Hope I find it before I shut this down. Alright, turbo tube's on, PTC plugged in, wraparound hose is good, cam sensor zip tie, and put the air box back in. Oh, I need to get this hose replaced on this stupid thing. Put a good vacuum hose on this wastegate engine. That hose is not working. Alright. Need the hose about that long. Took me since I cut it. trying to find the right vacuum hose that won't collapse on this turbo stuff. Big enough to fit, but won't collapse. And I think I'm in between. I think I got 3 and 5. I don't have no 4. Tearing that, putting it on. Alright, so we'll have to zip tie it. Oh. These zip ties are ridiculous. I'm zipping and they breaking in like the catch. They're not catching.
I want to catch.
And this, oh, it's horrible.
You still like, okay, that'd be good.
Found something else that we can put on right now. Oh, let's see, it's ridiculous. I would have been done an hour ago. Hopefully like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We need to order some vacuum line. This stuff is too big. That bolt's loose on that cam sensor. Jeez, it's like I can't do nothing without finding something else. Like, come on, people. Like, y'all can't do nothing right. God dang. And I lost 3 of these tonight.
What do I want?
These. I got a black one out somewhere. I got a silver one out somewhere. And I lost 2 of them, I guess.
A black and a silver. What silver? I put it back in that box.
Oh, it's too short to do that. Where's it zip tie everything?
Here's the silver. And this thing.
Oh, good. That's what I'm on. So the black one's the only one I got missing now. It might be in the car.
Probably. Yeah, it's in the car.
Accounted for, finally, something.
I can't see. Come on. Fine and cold.
Put this back. Good Lord. All right, anything else is wrong in here? I don't see anything.
Here's the black one. Here's the black one. I found it.
Everything's had a carpet, but
Huh? No, it's here on the floor.
oh, it was in the
And
carpet.
an extension and
13,
8,
13.
8,
Oh.
18. No, 8, 13. Yes. I have no glasses. So everything is found. What you ready for this tire now?
Yeah.
This is this side. You're not cold, baby.
Nope.
What about this stuff you know?
Huh?
This stuff right here?
Oh, let's just gotta go in the code. Well, not that.
And the computers are over here.
Don't fall. What? That thing is so gosh dang big. Oh my gosh. Time to put the battery tray in. Tighten up this stupid. Well, that's probably a 9. I need the 8. I think we just said the 8 was in here. I don't see anything in here. So, that ain't right. Do. Ugh. Man, oh man. The battery tray. There. Ten. Got a couple of 10s around here. Huh. Hook to the battery. Now I need the 12. Here we go. Great big thing. Another 12 somewhere. I think I got a 12 out here. I don't see it. It's out here somewhere. Put Yoda on this on number 1. Yoda's dropping bits. Cabin air filter. $16 at FCP $26 at O'Reilly's. I probably got this mileage wrong reading from another car. Yeah, 205, my bad. Alright. Let's see if this is already open. Nope, it's closed. Gotta open it up. Grabbed the wrong one. 50% chance. Chance. Man, this thing here. Made in Sweden. At least they got something made in Sweden. Cabin air filter holder. And there it is, folks. In like that. Whatever parts we get here. Easy parts. Oh, transmission, dipstick. We don't need that. Three parts, folks, and a wheel. Oh, got this too. I don't know if this is Under or over deal? Let's call it an over deal. All right. This thing had been on right for a long time. Hey, there it goes. I got it. See, the battery still fits. Where is the battery? Did I ever test that thing? I don't think I did. And it fit. Wasn't expecting it to fit, but it did. B cable will get loose. That's another. Tighten up the thing in general, tighten that up. Alright. This is going to cut that off. The driver's one is making contact with the passenger one is not. That thing is way up in the air. So what do we want to do here? Let me see how bad it looks when it's down. Yeah, it's not touching nothing when it's down either, so I'll bend that. 13. Never did find my 13, did I? I am not going to hit that. On number 1. Try it again. That thing is way off the window. I might have been it the wrong way. I don't have a piece of tape here, do I? Ouch. Yeah, it's on that windshield now. Alright. See where it lands. It's a little high. I can't remember if that's right. Usually leave those things or not. This thing is exploded. don't think this is our last. I think we're ready. Fire this thing up. Check the oil, make sure we still got oil. It looks good. Battery clip, people. Battery clip. That's how easy that is to put in. Alright, I think I'm ready. Everything should be good. We're gonna fire this thing up. Make sure our brakes don't leak. Don't have no leak under the dash. And put the rest together. Man, that does not sound good. Whatever the heck that is. You guys know what that sound is? That's horrible. Put his computer back in there and see if it starts better than his computer. Definitely a chicken computer. Let me see what the check engine light says. Get my not scanning.
Which one, the black one?
Any of them, yeah, black one's probably better.
You finish your gloves? You use all your gloves?
Huh?
You use all your gloves?
Yeah.
You need more?
Yeah, I gotta go buy some. Sound like crap. I'm gonna check the code. Check in the line, see what it's for, and go from there.
Here's some more money. You still have here and there.
Throttle position sensor. I thought that might have been disconnected. I thought I could see it was connected, but it said it's not.
Is that the one?
No, it's not connected. I thought I could see it. Where the heck is the plug in? Oh, right, still.
This stuff can be removed.
Huh?
This stuff from here can be removed.
I had a hard time. I didn't want to take that off. No one. No.
That blue thing.
All right. Yeah.
What's making it do that?
Well, it's not making it not run right. I don't know about noise. Noise or something now. What was going on with that noise? This thing is jacked up. Probably ain't been on right for 4 years. All right.
One more time.
One more time. Clear that code, fire this thing out. Here. All right, we're ready. We're going to shut down the live, put the tire on, and take this thing for a little test drive. That's what we're going to do. Throttle position sensor wasn't plugged in.